represent. I zoomed in to this Figma by holding my control and roll the mouse roller forward. So this is too bright, it's too dark. So I'll dull the color a little. So I'll dull it a little like this. This color is fine. So I'll copy this color, click on the next, go paste that color you copied. Sorry, I pasted it somewhere else. Paste the color you copied here and we are good. So the same paste the color you copied here and we are good. Everything is fine now. So right now I want to put some sample logos here. So the background, I want the background to maintain the same white, but there's going to be border style. So you click on stroke. Just once click on the stroke will give you a stroke line. Are you seeing how light it is? You want to increase the line, you come here and just put like 2. Press enter, it will be thicker. So with these kind of stroke lines, I will make sure all of them have the same, but just one stroke line with 2 pixel size. So with 2 pixel size, background should always be white. The last one, same thing happens to you. So one stroke line with 2 pixel and adjust it. So with these other ones, I can put the icon that will be at the center. For design, let's go to Font Awesome. You are welcome to knowing what Font Awesome is all about. This is where we get all the icons we need. Font Awesome makes it possible for you to get all the icons you need. With these icons, you can actually design a whole lot. And there's a whole lot in your app interface, website interface, making your app look so beautiful. And one benefit about using Font Awesome that makes your design very flexible and light. You don't need so many of the PNG images, JPEG images, or whatever kind of image you need. You just need lightweight images that are embedded on your website, loads very fast on your website or on your application for your icons. Yeah, for your icons. So let's move on. First, you remember you need to have an account with Font Awesome. When you have an account with them, you have to sign in to your account. Remember, registration is free. They don't ask you for any money now and forever, except when you want to use their premium packages or you want to use some of their legacy icons. So we move on to Font Awesome. I just logged into my own account in Font Awesome. So you can simply go straight to icons, click on icons, and then choose the image you want. I need an image that will represent design. I'm talking about design here. So let me just type design and see if there's an image for it, an icon that can represent well. I'm going for free versions of this. Let's look up for the free versions. So free versions. Okay, this is an image of this that represents design. So design can best be understood if I'm using something like palette. So palette is fine. You don't need to download this. You don't need to save this. You can use this download or click on download button here. It has been downloaded. So I will go straight to my Figma, click on this, click on image, stroke video, go to your downloads, search for an SVG file. This is it, palette. I'll zoom in here, place it, drag it to the size that you want, and remember the size. Make sure it's in the center of the button. This button is 101 by 96. So I'll prefer using 101 by 101. Let it be uniform. Yeah. So I'll go for program for programming the system. So I'll need some kind of code. So I'll write code. Let's find sample images that it will give us for code. Look at it. This best represent programming. So I'll download it, go back to Figma, and then get the image imported here. So we're using 101. So go back and type 101 by 101, enter. So drag it to the center of the box. Then we want to talk about the ball. The ball can be well represented with this logo that I saw earlier. the design. Look at the bulb. The bulb is making sure that the height and the breadth and width are okay, like measurement. No, the bulb is all about making sure that the codes, the road work. So for accuracy reasons, this measurement the material object sounds very cool for it. So you can go straight to the image, then import it and look at it. The compass, remember we're still using 101 by 101 for the icon size, so that your work will always look very neat at the center of the icebox. So for launch, we need something like showing us a web. So we need web, just show web, or globe. So we can use globe, something like the globe, like this earth. Yeah, this is far more better. I'll download it and go back here, import an image, go straight here and bring it up. So we have no, this is not what I'm looking for. I'll have to go to Earth globe. So 101 still remains the size we're working with, and enter. So place it at the center of the page and zoom backward. So we now want to alter the color that this. So if you observe carefully, what is the theme of this website? The website has a theme that is looking more or less like blue and then light gray. So we can choose something like that as the color theme. Same with the lines, they can also use the same size, the same color theme. So and the write-up as well. So because of this, I will need to change the theme. So let me quickly save the color. So this is the color, copy it, go here, just paste the color, paste it. See, the color is not the same for all, so that's why it will not work really well. So the color is quite different from what we have. So for the logos, the color remains this, this, and this. So but for the borders, the border color will remain this and this, and the right of the color is something like yeah, it's still the same color with the border. So let's just make do with that, and we are good. We are very good. So far we have designed a sample web page. It's now time for us to import the icon. So we can just go to google.com and then download any logo that we want. Let's download any logo, say company logo. So we want to use this company logo, just something like this. We want to use this very one. So you click on it, wait patiently. So we also need a website that will remove the logo background if you want to remove the background, but if not, you can leave it the way it is. So I want to save it into my downloading folder. So go back to your Figma and then import that logo. Look at the logo somewhere here. The logo is supposed to show up, but it's not showing up. So what changed? What happened? So let's find out again. Let's download it again. Right click, save as. I'm saving it in my downloads folder. Save. Okay, sorry, it's not a JPG file, the AVIF file. So let's get something more easier like this one. Let's see what it will save in, which format will it save as. So right now this one is saving as JPEG file, so call it abstract, and I'm going to import it here. Look at it. So we zoom in here and we want to place this logo right here. So right now I want to make this logo to be curved, like 100% curved, so that everything will be very nice and it can well be fitted in here. You can make it stay here and then drag this, make it bigger. I can call the title passcode, the title of the website passcode arena tech. So make it bold, make it bold. So use extra bold. The size can get bigger. Yeah. So this is not codex, it's Pascal arena. So we are good, we are very good. So now let's export this file and see what it looks like. We're going to export it as PDF. So go to Figma icon, go to file, come down to export this frame as PDF. We're exporting the current frame that we're working on, and click on export. Let's watch. It's ready. You can open it. So the PDF failed to open because of a call that I had. So let me export it again. Figma has disconnected. Okay, it has opened. Look at the PDF. It has been exported, and this is what it looks like. Very beautiful. So we want to design a website that looks like this, like a web page that looks exactly like this and fully working. Remember, when you place your hand on any of the menus, you should have this kind of background, and then these icons should be very well placed, looking exactly like this. So how do we go about this? Please observe carefully as we begin this exercise. Watch. Let's get started. So first thing first, I will have to go straight to my folder. We have to close everything here and start up a new project. So I will close it. So right inside our folder here, I will create a new folder that I'll call sample web page. My PC is hanging, so please just be patient. Okay, so web page. Okay, so let's go into it, and then I can start coding. So cmd codex, let's code dot. So right now we are there. I'll preview the screen by the side here, close this, create my CSS folder, index.html, click outside again for my images. So I need to prepare my files. Let me get the image right there. So I've succeeded in pasting the images we need, and the names are so long. I'm going to shorten it. I call it workstations, and this one can be sample logo 1. You can call this one sample logo 2, sample logo 2. So we go back to our VS Code. We also open our browser. Let the two screens be looking at us. Yep, this is what we have right now. So we want to get started. I'm going to decrease my screen here. The images are intact and you can see them here, so no problem. So our CSS page is empty. We'll create the CSS style. I'll call it styles.css. So remember that I don't want to use other method of CSS styling that I showed you. I only want to use this very one because it is very dynamic. You can use this to style as many pages as you want. All you need to do is just make reference to that page, link it to that page. The page will start taking effect immediately. So our web page is blank, the HTML, so I'm good to go. So let us seems like I need to maximize my screen somehow. Okay, much better now. I also need to word wrap, so let me word wrap my screen. Okay, right now we have all in good shape. So let's link our CSS. I will call it Ctrl Z. Let me link it again. You remember how we link it? Yeah. And the difference is that this is styles, not style. So we come down here and then we start by creating the border that will run from edge to, the header of our web page that will run from edge to edge, fully loaded. So look at what our page looks like right now, and this is a sample design of it. So oh my good God, it has disappeared. So let me get a screenshot of this instead. So I'm going to get a screenshot. Let me just snap it. Okay, so I've snapped it so that we can access it from here. Yeah, look, I can go back to my coding environment and browser, and we can access this always by clicking on this image. Look at it. So here is our empty page. So on this our empty page, first of all, we want to quickly achieve this header, navigation bar header. So let's go back to our coding. You start by, I want to drop some comments as I'm doing this in HTML. I want to drop some comments as I'm working on this. So we start by saying header area comes here. Header area ends here. That is my header stroke navigation bar. So that's my header stroke navigation, or just I can say navigation bar starts here, navigation bar ends here. So it's simple. So in between here I'll have to put my long blue whatever. So I'll call it the header. So the header runs there, and what again, I need to put my logo. So it's not going to show a thing. So I will first of all be styling it one by one, and we'll be seeing what happens. So first I've just made a header which is not blue. I'll put the one that will show the icon. So I call on the image, the image source. I will call it the name which is found inside images. I would like to use image 1. Yeah, image 1 has appeared on my screen and it's too big. So the whole area, I want to call it, give it a class. I'll call it a logo area. The logo area should hold, first of all, the we should hold the image, and then the h1, which will be the Pascal Arena I Tech. So I'll come out from the logo area. So still in that same head, I'll jump outside of it. I need to work on this other section, which I'll call the navigation bar. So I will start by saying the navigation bar is a class. I called it as a class. The navigation bar will come with the UL on that list, and LI, starting with the first one, which is home. I'll make it clickable by adding ahref. So but unfortunately the ahref will take us to nowhere, so I'll just say home, or you can use your small letter home, whatever you want, and then I'll duplicate it to 4, which second one is our services. The third one is about us, and the last one is contact us. So far on our browser, this is what we have, and it will be so ambiguous, so big, so confusing that you can't understand what is going on here. But you don't need to worry yourself. Don't worry, just calm down. Don't panic, don't freak out. So let's go back to our design. Look at what we have. So far we have styled